This is the best thing you can do as a parent because it teaches them resilience, it teaches responsibility, problem-solving skills. Oh my gosh, they gain so much confidence and self-worth, and then they come out so much stronger. My name is Tessa, and I'm a therapist and a mother of 4, and does this make me look smarter? Okay, a friend came to me. She's got a 14-year-old daughter who is driving her up the wall every single day with another problem, another situation, whether it be schools, friends, boys, sports, it doesn't matter. There's always something happening. I sat my friend down and I said, look, you're putting a lot of energy into fixing your daughter's problems. They're not your problems. I feel like they are, but they're not your problems. What they are her opportunities to learn, build resilience, build a little grit, build a little problem solving, and this is how you go about those conversations. Stay with me here. 5 things you gotta do as the parent. I use it all the time with my boys. Okay, so step number 1 is to practice empathy. Oh man, that's really hard. That must be really frustrating. Validating, empathy, oh man, that is such a bummer. Oh my gosh, wow. Not in a sarcastic way, but more in like a truly genuine, wow, that must be really hard for you. Then the second step, and this is my favorite one, you hand that problem over to them by saying this. What are you gonna do about that? Oh my gosh, how are you gonna handle that? What do you think would be a great way to get through this struggle? Empathy, then you hand back the problem. Not my problem, not my problem, I already did that. I already did 7th grade. I already did drama in the 8th grade. So hand it right back to them. The third one is asking for permission to help. So say they're like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Or Mom, I don't know, that's why I came to you. That's when you say, would you like to brainstorm some ideas? Not say, do you wanna know what I would do? Because that's not gonna go anywhere with them. Don't say, you know what you should do. Nope. That's another big no-no. You want to say, would you like to hear what has worked for others? What may work for you? 4th step, share some of those ideas. I would imagine some kids do XYZ. How do you feel about that? How do you think that would work for you? You think that that is realistic for you? Just brainstorm using the verbiage of, this is what other people have done. Maybe that would work for you too. Let me know. And this is probably the hardest one. Actually, I would say the hardest part of all of this is keeping yourself regulated because these situations seem to be very elevated a lot of times, very emotional, very heightened. Then a lot of times as parents, we have to regulate ourselves, right, in order to have these conversations and to model that we can have good, productive conversations and brainstorming sessions when we are regulated. The 5th one that I think second hardest piece of this is allow them to struggle. Again, you've handed this problem over to them. You've given them some options. Y'all brainstormed together, so now you walk away. You've got this. I trust that you'll figure this out. You're a smart person. You can do this. And if they need a hug, you give them a hug. You walk away. I love you. Got this. I believe in you. They gain so much confidence and self-worth by figuring these things out on their own and processing their own emotional experience through these situations. And then they come out so much stronger. And then guess what? What happens after that is that they don't freak out as much after a couple of practices. They don't freak out as much, or the anxiety and the heightened emotions are not so heightened and elevated. Like they can regulate themselves and figure out the next issue on their own. And so then you go to them and you're like, oh my gosh, that must be hard. And then they're like, yeah, I don't know what to do. And then you're like, do you want to hear what other people might do? And they're like, no, I got this. What? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.